30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back to another Wednesday night Heroes and Hooligans live action D&D role-playing session. We are here in our third broadcast of the Once Upon a Key dark Disney themed campaign, where our party is doing Dungeons and Dragons adventuring party things. And I think I'm going to turn it over to one of them for a recap. Yeah, don't jump all at once, guys. Don't jump all at once.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just kind of leaning back there, kind of just resting for now. But we basically ran into some people at the bar, and they had found out that we're in the Order of the Hand. And then, we volunteered ourselves somehow into investigating some type of darkness in the other part of town. And we went to some nice shops and we bought a couple things. Is that about right?
That is exactly right. You did go to some shops and you did buy some things and you did agree to investigate. And when you agreed to investigate, you were given a map that kind of detailed the locations and things through Traverse Town. And you're standing at the very large double door gate that leads into the second district. Your map kind of shows you, where all the districts are. You started in the first. They're very linear, sort of. You'll be able to see them kind of as you go along. I'll pull the map for you guys here shortly. So, that being said, we're off and into the second district, where you see everything except for darker. So it seems to be as if a mist, a sort of darkness has set in over what appears to be a normally bustling district of Traverse Town. You can see looming in the distance a tower that looks like maybe it belongs to a temple of some sort. A large hotel on the left side of a very, very wide cobblestone street. And you see some springs and bits and bobs bouncing from the top of a hat on another store on the right-hand side. And all of these things appear to be closed up and shrouded in some sort of lingering feeling of uneasement.
Oh, this is a neat place.
You're not getting a weird vibe? I'm kind of getting a weird vibe. Where is everyone?
Yeah.
Like deserted and dark.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be people just walking around with all the hotels and stuff.
We should probably look around. I don't really understand, like, where is everybody? Like, this looks like a city, but there's no people in the city.
It's not a good sign if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely doesn't give me like cozy feelings.
Hmm.
Where should we start? I mean, just go knock on the door, or uh,
I
Oh,
mean
there's that
this.
big shop over there.
I mean the store and the hotel should be public places.
I mean, it'd be a good place to start, I suppose.
I mean, there should be someone in the hotel, like a concierge or something, that like should be able to point us in the right
yeah,
direction. You guys want to head into the hotel? I mean,
yeah. Let's go into the hotel.
don't get any ideas, Ollie. I'm not getting a room.
Oh, can you imagine? I heard they bring food to your rooms.
They might.
You just lay in bed and eat.
So you walk up the sort of left side of this very large, wide cobblestone street, and you see this hotel appears to be very massive, and the sign hanging out in front of it, even though you can't really read the name of it because it's so dark and the lights aren't on, the sign appears to have points on it that jut in sort of a tentacle-y manner.
As we look at the tentacle tentacle type thing, does it look like it's gonna touch anyone?
No, just the visual on the sign appears like there's tentacles in the sign, if that makes sense, like the design of the sign.
Okay. So when we approach the door, are we able to open it?
I don't know. Why don't you roll me an investigation on that, and I'll tell you if you can.
Oops, not that button. There we go. Investigation. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
So Glitch walks up and starts to kind of look around the door to see if it looks like it's trapped or anything like that. And it doesn't appear to be so. And she gives it a little jiggle, and the door handle kind of creaks open.
Okay. As we walk in, do we see any people to talk to?
Not right offhand.
Are the lights on?
They are not. It's very, very
Huh.
sort of dim and dark in there. You can hear some sort of rustling sounds
Hmm.
coming from a few different directions. Nothing really too extreme sounding, but a different sort of rustling than you have encountered at all. So here you can see when you walk in, you kind of walk into this like main floor area where a desk would be to the right, or to the right and to the left, you see. And that's kind of the main area that you're in, the central larger square there on the south side of the map.
And it's completely dark. Well, that's
Yes.
not very welcoming as far as I know of hotels. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of customers like that.
Yeah, this is weird. I want to go over to like what looks like would be like where you check in and just kind of look around there. Like right on the left here, like 2 squares in.
So when you like approach the desk, you don't really see anybody. You don't see anybody back there. Nothing appears to be covered in dust. You just don't see anybody sort of behind. I wish I could zoom that map in, honestly, but it won't zoom because it
Is there
hates
like
me.
Is there like a bell or anything? A little ding ding.
Not that you see, no.
Okay.
Look at some of the paperwork and stuff back there and the scrolls and see if there's any weird accounts of some strangers coming in here and doing some bad stuff or something.
I mean, we could just try and yell and see if someone's here can hear us.
That's a good idea.
Hello? Hello? Anyone here?
So just about the time that you start yelling, hello, hello, anyone here? Roll initiative.
That's awesome.
Alrighty, let's see. What do we got here for some initiatives? Combat. Some combat. Let's get it going. Don't mind my primitive paper and pencil clicking in the background. Also. All right, so I see Merrick with a 22, so that puts you at the top. I got Glitch with a 15. Temper 14. Ollie 11. Phyllis 7. Okay, so Phyllis says, hello, hello, anybody there? And just about that time, these little, a couple of these little creatures come skittering into your view, and it's kind of dark, but not like super dark where you're at. It's just dimly lit, right? And these little creatures come skittering into your view, and they look like these little black balls of energy, just on two little feet. And they are presenting themselves in a hostile manner there in front of you. So Merrick, that puts you up first. What would you like to do?
Well, I draw my longsword. And I guess go to the one closest to me.
They're equally distanced. There's two in front of you. So it doesn't really matter.
I guess I'll attack the one to the left.
Okay. The one on the left. All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
My mouse will work. $14.
All right, 14 meets it, beats it. So go ahead and roll your damage. For 10 damage. Okay, so you see Merrick just come in and this little creature there in front of you, and you're just like, what in the hell is this little guy? And it's just like this little ball of energy. And you just see Merrick take his long sword and slash right at it. And he just cuts it right into one shot, one kill. It just kind of like dissipates in front of you. All right. Glitch. That brings you next.
All right. Glitch is going to pull out her hand crossbows and let me just look at the distance. 30 feet. Okay. Am I within 30 feet of a target?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I gotta do the hit first and then the damage. Oh, a 1.
Oh, a 1, you say?
Yeah.
A 1. Oh, you rolled a 1. You would be the first one to roll a 1 in combat. You know what? I think that 1 calls for you to roll me a d10 there, buddy, friendo guy.
Oh boy.
What you got on your d10?
A 10.
A 10. So you see Glitch wind their crossbow back, and it looks like they're gonna shoot at one of these heartless. But what actually happens is you hear a twang sound come from Glitch's crossbow. Glitch, I need you to roll me a d6. And so what's going to happen is on a 1 through 5, the weapon's damage is reduced by a d4 until repaired. And on a 6, your string is going to snap.
6.
All right, so you watch Glitch get her crossbow ready, and she thinks she's going to shoot this heartless, and then bingo, crossbow string snaps right there in front of you. And feel free to add in your obscenities. By the way, these critical fail cards are brought to you by none the less than Shen herself, who purchased these for me as a gift, so you can thank her for the comedic relief of your natural ones.
Merda!
All right. So that little creature that you just tried to shoot at looks back at you in sort of a mocking manner, right? And he just looks like he's got this chuckling look on his face, but no sounds are coming out from him. He's just got this curl on his would-be lips. And he looks like he's just ready, chomping at the bit, ready to give you a little bitey bite. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to approach you, Glitch, and he is going to try to attack you by scratching. So I've got 2 19s to hit. I assume both of those hit.
Oh, yes.
All right, so that will be for a total of 10 slashing damage.
Oh, Glitch is down.
So you just watch this little creature come up, whack, whack. Slash, slash, and Glitch just crinkles to the floor.
But I had a bonus action. And falls to the ground.
Temper brings us to you.
Hello, I am Temper, your party healthcare companion. Harry baby! Harry baby! There. It's okay to cry. Take this healing word. Crying is a natural response to pain. Cure wounds, 8 points. Harry baby, on a scale of 1 to 20, how satisfied are you with your care?
Very satisfied.
And there goes Temper straight out the gate with some healing, bringing us to Ollie.
All right. As one of these things is coming up on me, you see Ollie's eyes You've never seen him like this before. His eyes open up super wide, and his trunk starts undulating with a fury that's unseen yet in Ali. And then Ali raises up his warhammer and starts smashing down upon one of them. And gives out a very loud elephant blast with his trunk. 9 to hit. I think that's a miss.
A 9 does miss. That is correct.
And now you see Ali moving faster than you ever seen him move before.
All right. And that brings us down to Phyllis.
Okay, now Phyllis is mad. So she takes her bandana out from her pocket, quickly ties her hair up, takes her great axe, and swings at the closest Heartless.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20. All right. So go ahead and roll me your d20 again, because on a double 20, that's an auto crit kill.
Roll just the d20.
Yep.
Okay. Do I still add my hit bonus?
Yep.
Okay. That one's not as good. That one's a 7.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage for your critical. And
That's
describe to me what it is that you're doing to this creature here.
So I'm like grabbing the axe from behind my back, and I just take it with both hands and just slash down as hard as I can, trying to like break completely through him, and like so hard that in like my mind I'm about to, get like my axe like caught in the floor. So for double damage, that would be 10.
So you just watch Phyllis become completely pissed off and rage smash this Heartless there in front of her and squish it into a little black puddle of oblivion at her feet. And as that last little creature dies, you see the room around you sort of brightens up a little, but it's not a lot. It's not a huge amount of brightness. It's still a very gray, ethereal feeling, but you can see around on where the sconces and things are around the hotel that they are now actually lit. It's just a very dull and dingy lit. And, the floor kind of clears. And then you hear something a little different from the skittering sounds that you had heard before. And this music sort of lights up the stage area, and the piano appears to be playing itself. And from the shadows of where you had not seen backstage before steps out in front of you this very large, lofty, looming figure with some long, dark robes. And I'll let you take it from there, guys.
Oh my god. What is happening, guys?
Who are you?
We come in peace.
Have you set those little creatures against us? You in the dark robes?
Yeah.
Those creatures are beneath me.
Well, tell me, I mean, you're in the dark hotel. Nobody's here except creatures. What's going on here? I mean, one of those things jumped up and bit my friend's neck right off. It's a good thing we have a healing machine with us.
Well,
I cannot seem to keep them fully out of here.
So, like, this hotel's infested with them?
Infested is not the right term.
Tell me, what's your name?
My name is unpronounceable in your language. You may call me Bob.
Bob. Well, that's easy enough.
Well, okay, Bob. Are we are you gonna hurt us too? Because, I don't understand what's going on.
I guess that depends on why you are in my hotel.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I thought hotels were for guests. So if you put a big sign out front of your building, it's kind of like you're inviting guests in, huh?
Did you not notice that this town is very empty and quiet lately?
Hello, I am Temper. My friend Ali saw hotel and suites on the sign. He likes to sleep and eat. Do you have suites for Ali?
Wait, temper. This isn't the kind of place I want to sleep at, man. You can't get any rest in here with these little goblins running around biting people's necks open.
Is that because of the infestation?
Yeah,
Infestation, a presence of an unusually large number of insects or animals, typically so as to cause damage.
exactly. It's not the kind of place you want to lay your head down and go to sleep, though. Temper, you don't sleep. You don't understand. You can't be nervous as you're sleeping.
I do not need sleep. I am Temper.
Wait, we're getting. Oh, God, you guys are. I'm so tired. Look, we just need to know.
If you can't
What's.
sleep,
Wait,
perhaps some sweets. It was on the sign. Hotel and suites.
no, from my understanding, a suite is an area which is almost like a double room where you have a place where you can cook food. But this isn't what we need to talk to Bob. We need to find out from Bob more because this place is so unusual to have a hotel that is dark. It's just, I don't understand, Bob. I don't understand the marketing technique here.
I like the dark, and there have been no visitors for a while. I saw no need to increase the brightness here.
I mean, to answer your question, yeah, we did notice that the town was pretty desolate. That's why we came in here. We are hoping that maybe someone could tell us about, why why this place is so desolate and dark?
I do not concern myself with anything much beyond my doors, but you would be fairly safe staying here.
Yeah, man, I don't feel so good about that.
No, I think I need to see. I see a little brighter hotel to stay in, but I do appreciate. Maybe you can tell us why are there no people on the streets? I mean, it's absolutely bizarre. Such nice architecture and such a quaint little village here. Why is nobody on the streets?
I mean, you don't have any staff?
Staff is unnecessary.
Yeah, guys, this place is weird. I don't feel so hot about it.
Just a quick question. How long have you been managing this hotel?
Time is irrelevant.
I have a headache.
Well, tell me, Bob, tell me something, please. Uh, okay, there's the hotel. Are you aware that there is a shop across the street from you?
I am aware of all of my surroundings. I just choose not to interfere or get involved.
Well, tell me, how is that shop across the street? Is it also a dimly lit uh,
Death trap?
death trap?
Are you implying my hotel is a death trap?
Yes,
Well,
someone almost died.
a little bit. I won't tell anybody else. I won't spread any bad rumors of your place.
These creatures, these heartless, as they are called in these parts, are all throughout the town. My hotel is no exception, but I do my best. You will find fewer of them here than you would find out on the streets.
Diagnosis? Bed bugs.
Large bed bugs. Question. No, it's gone. It's gone. I'm sorry. I'll be back.
Oh, Bob. You said I could call you Bob.
Yes?
Um, so what you're saying is that there's heartless everywhere. You just happen to have less of them?
Exactly. The entire district seems to be infested, as you say, with them. They don't seem to like me very much and mostly stay away.
Or how? How do you get them to stay away from you?
Logic would dictate that they liked Harry Baby and they don't like Baldy Bob. So perhaps they do like hair. Diagnosis? Lice.
Oh, what's your favorite method to get rid of your lice or bed bugs or whatever these are?
You seemed to dispatch with the small number of them you encountered here quite handily. And to answer your other question, they do not like me because they sense how infinitely superior I am to them.
Yes, and exceedingly humble, I see too.
Diagnosis? Megalomania.
Okay,
It
guys. I
is
mean, should we look around? Should we look around here, or you know, should we just come back later and maybe rest our head here?
But hey, Phyllis? What
Are
if
there any more of them here?
there's got to be more?
you you should go upstairs to the third floor. There you will find all answers.
Okay, why didn't we lead with that?
I have concerns.
Concerns?
I'm all for checking it out.
Yeah, I'm so ready to leave this little creepy area.
On the third floor, then, you will find 2 doors. Choose wisely.
Oh man.
Which door should we pick?
Choose wisely.
I mean, it seems like you could probably just tell us, but that's fine. Who else wants to just go upstairs?
I'm right behind you.
I mean, we're part of the hand now, so I guess this is the kind of stuff we got to do.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess this is what we didn't sign up for, but somehow signed up for.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how it worked out.
I'll follow behind a big, strong person. Maybe Ollie. I'll
Yeah.
be right behind Ollie.
Yeah,
Ollie, why don't you lead the way? You're like you're the biggest.
yeah, but Merrick's more like a warrior and stuff.
I mean, I'll lead the way. That's fine.
All right, go ahead, Merrick. You got this.
I'll go second, though. I'll go second.
All right, let's go.
All right. Don't go too fast, though, okay?
All right, I'll take it nice and slow.
Okay.
I am not fast.
So you walk away from Bob. And as you walk away from Bob, you see the staircase that will lead you upstairs. And it's a spiraling sort of standard hotel staircase. You know, you go up a flight of stairs, open a door, can go out onto the second floor, or you can continue all the way up to the third floor. And so you walk up and you get up to the third floor and you open the door. And as you open the door, a sort of mist begins to fill the air around you, swirling around you.
Guys, not again. I don't feel good about this.
Oh, no. Where are we going to wake up now?
God, it's all dusty and...
It's definitely a little creepy.
Yeah.
I love a catchy tune, though.
Where's that weird singing coming from? Whoa.
Every hair on my legs are standing up.
I think it's somewhere in the mist.
Glitch, as the smoke swirls around you, you begin to feel as if you're floating in some water, as if it's some deep engulfing water, and you feel as if you're maybe being ignored. Merrick, you begin to feel as if snakes are crawling all over you as this mist surrounds you, and as if you're up standing at the top of the tallest tower you had ever seen. Ollie, you begin to feel like you have been marching and marching and marching for the longest march of your life. And as if there are minotaurs stampeding around you as you're marching on this long, long march. In Temper, you begin to have visions of your friends falling in battle around you, and you feel as if you're being teleported all around in multiple places at multiple times, and you just can't get grounded. In Phyllis, you begin to feel like a failure. All of your deepest emotional fears start to strain and weigh on your heart. You can hear this words playing through your mind in your mother's voice saying, "I told you so. You should have listened." And the sound of bees buzzing through your mind, and you're overcome with crippling fear as this smoke sort of fades around you. And as the smoke fades around you, you're left in this empty passageway, this hallway, made of stone brick. It's very cold and dark and not at all what you would thought you would encounter when you got into this hallway. And at the end of the hallway stands two doors. One door orange and one door green.
That was horrifying.
That was really bad. That's really bad.
You see a tear come down Ollie's leathery hide.
I don't feel so good.
Glitch gets out her snack bag and says, "Does anybody want a carrot stick or some dried? No, I don't have any more dried mushrooms, but I've got gummy bears."
I'll have a carrot stick if you don't mind.
Stick.
Okay, I reach out my
Excuse me.
trunk.
Excuse me while I
60.
let out some air.
Guys, I don't feel so good anymore. I don't know. I don't know if we should keep going.
Well, we walked all the way up here. And
Orange or green? We're supposed to pick a door, right?
Choose wisely?
choose wisely. Is that left or right?
I mean, do they smell the same? Do they feel the same? Do they
I'll go
sound?
take a closer look.
Yeah, go look.
So you approach these doors, Merrick, and you realize that they are almost identical in appearance, except for the fact that they are two different colors. Both doors are set into the cobblestone brick walls, surrounded with some very fine masonry on each side of the door. The stones that wrap up around it are very intricately carved with just filigree and scroll work, just a lot of elegant detail, very tentacly vibes in the way that the images are drawn and carved into the stone on both sets of stone doors. And then the door themselves are green and orange wood. They are wooden doors with a very elegant tentacle shaped door handle on the front of each of them. And they are not locked.
These are Bob's doors.
I can't believe he wouldn't just tell us.
Choose wisely.
I know, he's just totally setting... This entire place is just one big death trap.
So I'm more wondering what the bad choice is rather than the good choice.
And it's totally random. I mean, it's green and orange.
I don't feel good, guys. I don't feel like I can do this.
But what if we took the robot and made him do it?
I feel like if we're in this corridor and that door opens, I mean, it's not like we can just open it and shut it again. That would be too easy.
Well, yep, whichever one we choose, we're stuck with.
Well, what's the significance of the colors?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look through the hands book, see if there's anything in there. I don't really see anything based on color. Does my stone do anything when I like put it near the door?
Oh, good idea.
It does not.
Damn, also would have been too easy. Well, green, historically good, or red represents evil, but it's orange, not red.
Well, I mean, really, we could just like flip a coin.
I mean, does anyone have like, can anyone, I don't know, is there like any magic behind either of the doors that I can sense? Or anyone else can sense?
If you don't want to have somebody use a spell slot, you can roll an Arcana. Whoever has the highest Arcana can roll an Arcana.
I can tell you for sure it's not
Mm.
me.
I'll roll Arcana and investigate the. I'll investigate the green door and then the orange door.
Okay.
Do I recognize it? Do the stonework, does it have any pattern that isn't of significance?
It doesn't. They're just decorative
Okay.
sort of patterns is all.
You know, guys, I got an 18, but I don't know.
As you sort of focus in your magical senses and what you know to be true of magic, you start to like focus and try to hone in and to see and feel if these doors are giving you any sort of magic, and you quickly begin to realize that your entire surroundings are magical.
I'm just getting that it's magical. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think we should go down and talk to Bob again and
I mean,
give him
I
one of our
asked.
stones and see if we can trust Bob's advice to go upstairs?
Ooh, that's not a
A
bad
good
idea.
question.
I mean, maybe we could come back to here because I tell you what, just taking a random choice isn't wise, as Bob had said.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the only other thing I can think of is using some sort of wisdom related check, like insight. You know, just go like super literal with it. But I feel like, I don't know, Phyllis is not so sure about herself because of the whole failure thing.
Well, it's just a big random chance if we choose wisely or not.
Yeah, 50-50.
I don't like it. We should come back. We should leave here and come back and see if we can find some kind of other information to give us a better idea. Or talk to Bob at least one more time.
Yeah. Okay. But I really don't want to
Right.
go through that again. I really don't want to go through the mist again.
Well,
The mist was green, was it not?
Initially it was green. And then it was all the colors.
If Bob won't tell us nothing, I guess we could look around, see if we could find some kind of something.
Well, when was it colorful when we started to feel bad things? And it was okay when it was green?
No, you began to feel the things as soon as the mist sort of
Okay.
set upon you. I was just not as quick as the video
fine.
was.
Okay. I'll do whatever you guys want to do. I really don't feel so hot, and I definitely don't want to go through the mist again.
Yeah, I don't want to. It was like a hallucination in my mind.
I don't think I can hear that again.
I don't know. I'll do whatever you guys think we ought to do.
I don't like 50-50 odds, that's for sure. And I can't think of anything. I'm like reading through the handbook, and I can't see anything that says anything. So I really don't have any.
Me either.
I don't have any. I think the stone idea for Bob is a good idea, but I'm not sure it matters whether or not we can trust him, seeing as he was unwilling to answer any questions anyway.
Crazy idea, Time.
Yep.
What if we just opened a door but didn't go in?
50-50 shot. Opening the door and hoping that it doesn't go terribly.
Yeah, like it might suck us in there with tentacles. Everywhere in this place, all it does is flash tentacles at you.
Even still, which door do we choose?
I can only say green based solely on historically. Green is good.
Green is good. Green is color plants and life and good things.
Orange is not bad.
Orange is like,
Orange is just another color. It doesn't.
yeah. It's like nice flowers are orange a lot.
Yeah.
They're delicious sometimes. You go wading right into a big field of flowers. Big orange flowers, just start eating them all. Use your trunk, you just pull them in. About 40 kilograms.
A lot of flowers.
Sometimes in big fields out in the savage circus lands.
What happens if I knock on the door? Anything?
You hear a knocking sound echo through the hallway, and that's it. Nothing happens.
The same on both?
Yep.
Alright.
All right, I'm gonna sort of start laying down a little bit and like leaning up against the wall while we're figuring this out.
Where's Bob? Can we get Bob to just come up here so I don't have to go through the mist again? I'm scared. I'm very scared. I feel like I'm gonna fail this. I feel like this is a test and I'm gonna fail. I do feel like we have to make a choice.
What if we all voted? I don't know. Maybe choose wisely. Choose wisely. Is guessing doesn't seem like a wise choice.
Choose very wisely. Oh my.
What clues are we missing? There must have been some clue that we missed that told us, just glaringly, choose the door.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I just feel nauseous about having to go through the smoke again.
Kill the things. But it just didn't seem like Bob was really forthcoming with, we don't really know because I don't really know if Bob was telling the truth.
Yeah, what if the choice is to not choose and not do this at all?
Not choosing is a choice.
What
I
would the hand
suppose.
do?
Oh, unless this is another test for us.
What do
My
we
little,
know? What have we seen?
when I do the pros and cons in my head of like choosing the green door versus the orange door, it's the same. There's nothing on it.
I mean, Mrs. World, is the are all the mists still blowing about that caused us to have
Yes,
paranoid
absolutely so.
hallucinations?
Absolutely so.
Uh,
It's still, the mist is still around you, swirling in the colors of green and a mix of green and orange, and then it mixes green and orange, and then back to green. Like it kind of swirls monotonously, and that sort of eerie, womanly singing is playing, sort of ambiently through the background.
let's take the green door.
I
I'm not walking through the mist
I
again.
can't walk through the mist again. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't hear this. I can't hear it again.
So you're going
Look,
to open the green door then.
my entire life seems like it's not in my control, and it doesn't seem like it's in control now. So we just have to make a horrible choice.
All right.
All right. I'll
Here's
in
the
for the green door.
all right, green door it is.
Green
Sounds
door it
right.
is.
Hello, Green Door. I am Temper. What's that secret you're keeping? Knocked once. Tried to tell them I've been there. Is the hospitality thin there? What's going on in there?
What kind of hotel is this?
So Temper speaks to the door, and all of you have seemed to have collectively decided that the green door is it. And the magic surrounding you has kind of realized that, you're going to go through the green door. So this green door in front of you swings open. And as it does, the room around you sort of changes. You don't even feel like you stepped through the door, as you now are in an entirely different space, and the door that was now once in front of you is behind you and slammed shut with a massive gust of wind as it slammed, and it almost felt like it was going to knock you off your feet. And as you're standing there, in front of you on the wall is written something, and I'll tell you what that is. 1 second. The key is found within your hand. Use the key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned. And this writing seems to be sort of eerily splattered across this brick empty wall. The room feels cold and sort of damp around you. It's very, very dark. Dimly lit from one torch on each side of the writing on the wall, and that's it. That's all you can see. Yes, I will give this to you in the comments.
What you give shall be returned. Paint me red. Oh, is it a weapon?
Give shall be returned.
Is it a weapon and any damage you deal is dealt on you too?
Is it talking about the gem? the hand gem we got?
Yeah, is it a weapon? Because like the key is like violence in your hand. To paint somebody red, that's like to just slash somebody like a minotaur chopping somebody apart. But then the next part.
Use the key to paint me red. Paint me? The key is found here. Use the key to paint me red.
What's in the rest of this chamber?
The key sounds useful and dangerous. Side effects may include bruising, bleeding, and death.
Ollie,
Yeah.
use the key. Try to cut my hand.
What key? Like a knife or something?
Yeah, the key that we found.
Where did we find a key?
The key is found within your hand. Use the key to paint me red.
Okay, I'm going to look at my hand and I'm actually going to concentrate on the key being there as if I can make it be in my hand.
And you look in your hand, and what appears to you in your hand, Ollie, is a dagger in the shape of a old skeleton key. And the blade is so sharp that you almost felt like you cut yourself by looking at it.
Ooh. Here, you want this, Phyllis?
Yeah, just cut my hand just a tiny bit, like a little paper cut. See what
Don't
happens.
worry, Phyllis. I can heal broken bones and broken skin, but not broken hearts.
Yeah, just like a little tiny
Not
cut.
Okay, all right.
Not
Here, reach my hand out.
Carefully. Okay, I cut Phyllis's little hand.
Are you okay?
You'll take 2 slashing damage from that, Phyllis.
That's fine.
Okay. So Ollie cuts your palm of your hand with this key-shaped dagger, this skeleton key dagger, and your hand starts to bleed profusely. More blood than you would have thought such a small cut would offer.
Oh, no.
Ow! That was way worse than I thought.
That's okay. Temper's here.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay. It's just a little cut. I'm gonna just wrap it up with my bandana.
May I apply first aid?
Yes, please. Are you okay though, Ollie? Did that hurt you too, or no?
No.
Okay.
Will a simple medicine check solve Phyllis's profuse bleeding?
It will.
Thanks. Thanks, Temper. Theory tested, theory failed.
I was alerted to your healthcare emergency when you said, ow.
Yeah, it hurt a bit more than I thought. That's a pretty powerful dagger though, Ollie.
Yeah, I have no business messing with this thing. I just accidentally get this thing lost in my backpack and actually stab myself in the back while I lay down. Here, why don't you take it, please? This thing freaks me out a little bit. It's so menacing.
All right.
Here.
Use the key to paint me red.
What else is in
Perhaps
this
Your
chamber?
bleeding hand should paint something red with your blood.
Ooh, yeah. I'll try that. What should I paint? A door? Any
Sure.
suggestions? I mean, I
It's
don't know if it's gonna be like Chalk Zone.
it's the only choice as far as I can see.
Okay, I'll like just kind of paint like a Phyllis-sized half circle on the ground that kind of looks like a door. See if it does anything with my bloody hand.
On the ground, you said.
Did I say the ground? I
Mhm.
meant the wall. If I said the ground.
Okay. So you draw this door on the wall from the glitter that's falling from the palm of your hand. And as you do so,
Oh
Oh,
you see this glitter avatar of Phyllis step out of the wall and stand there in front of you. And just in the moment when you thought it was Phyllis, it appears different to each one of you. It appears as something you love, the thing that you hold nearest and dearest to your heart, the thing, the person, the place, whatever it is, that is now what you see stand viciously in front of you, dripping radiantly with lots and lots of crimson colored glitter. And it stands in front of you, and you feel it radiating hostility, and you're looking at this person that you love, or this place that you love, or this thing, this pet, whatever it is that you love, and you're wondering why it is now filling you with feelings of fear and hostility and anger and resentment, and you hear things running through your head that only you would have thought you would have heard in nightmares.
it's Mama.
Temper, what did you roll for initiative?
17.
Okay. Okay. Phyllis, you are at top of initiative order as this creature lunges towards you with all of its anger and all of its might. And you're up. Go for it.
Okay. Do you have the? I think Phyllis's gut instinct would be to use the dagger, just because it's already in her hand.
But is it?
Oh, that's a good question. Is it in my hand?
It isn't.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna notice that the dagger's on my hand, and that's gonna freak me out a little bit, and I'm gonna get pissed off. Take the bandana, bloodied bandana off my hand, tie my hair up, grab the great axe off my back, and swing at myself.
Are you going into rage?
Yeah, I'll rage, but I
Okay.
think I have to rage at the end of my turn, right? The first turn.
I think rage is a bonus action. You should be able to rage first.
Oh, okay. Okay. Great axe. Oh my, 18 to hit.
Okay.
And then 14 damage.
All right. So you see Phyllis rear back and hit this creature. And you think that Phyllis just is going to clobber this creature. 14 damage. And what it originally looked just like Phyllis. And you're like, 14 and 14. It should have the same health pool as Phyllis. But what you actually see happens as Phyllis hits this creature. It grows larger and it mirrors her rage.
Ooh.
Ollie.
Mama. It looks like my mama. Is that what
It
we're
looks
talking about?
exactly like the person you love the most in your life.
Mama. Mama, I won't kill you, Mama. Even if you kill me. And I just stand there dejectedly, especially since I saw Phyllis basically. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna stand there, and basically a big tear comes out of my elephant eye.
A big tear comes out of your elephant eye. You choose to do nothing.
Yeah, from the poem, the little riddle, I'm thinking to be aware of what you spurn. You'll give what it'll be returned. Maybe I'll get my mama back
So you
from the
stand
Minotaurs.
in the face of your mother, and she just appears the angriest you've ever seen her, and her emotions are radiating from her, and you just feel anger and greed and envy and just all of these negative emotions. And then you see her draw back with a great axe and bring it down on top of you with a 19 plus 5 to hit.
Oh, mama!
And she does to you 13 damage plus 2 raging damage. And you just see Ollie get clobbered and cry to his mother, but the rest of you are confused because you're not seeing Ollie's mother. You're seeing, maybe it's your own mother or your sister or your lover from before, or, maybe it's your own child. But you're seeing this thing, and it looks like somebody that you love, and you can't understand why it's attacking your friends. And then you just watch Ollie crumple as he cries for his mother. Temper.
Phyllis, why would you attack Harry baby? And Harry baby, why attack Ollie? I wait for Merrick and Glitch.
You're deferring?
Yes.
Okay. So, Merrick, that brings you standing in front of you, seething with anger, screaming at the top of her lungs. Why have you done this? You see Edith standing there, and she, with her long flowing curly blonde hair and her bright gemstone blue eyes, looking into your face and screaming at you, why have you done this? And you just feel like this deep-seated pit set into your stomach, because unlike the rest of these people, you don't know who this woman is. You don't know why you're feeling these things and why she is screaming at you, but you see it is a very angry bitch in your face. What you doing?
I'll draw my longsword and slash with all my might.
$21 will hit. For 3 damage. So you see Merrick just draw back and bring his longsword into this creature in front of him. Glitch. In front of you, you see Keith Burns. And his tone isn't as mellow and laid back as it normally is. And he's looking at you with this utter disappointment in his eyes, the disappointment that only a mentor could give his best student. And you're feeling this disappointment radiate from him as he looks into you and draws back as if he's going to attack.
Glitch would look at him and then shake her head and going, this isn't real, this isn't real. And then look at him, and she would cast Magic Stone for 25 to hit.
That hits. Is that a crit?
13 damage.
That's a crit, buddy. That was a nat 20. You want to roll your 20 again?
Okay. Again. Oh, but it rolled with 5 advantage.
That's
so
okay. That's okay. So we're going to double your damage. So you're going to do 26 damage. So you see Glitch look at this creature that's standing in front of her, and she doesn't really describe what it is. She doesn't talk to it. She doesn't call it a name or anything like that. All you hear her say is, "You are not real." And you watch her cast this magic exploding stone, and it blows up in the face of this creature, and this creature just dissipates at the explosion, and the room sort of lights up. And as you look around, it looks like a softer, more elegant lounge room, and the door behind you that was once previously barred shut is now able to be opened. And all of you hear within your minds the voice of your loved one saying to you, "Don't let your attachments bring you down." And the door opens. And Ali, you are able to come back to your feet.
Oh,
Oh.
that was horrible.
You all right, buddy?
Yeah, man, that was crazy. There's something wrong with my brain right now, I think. There's no way my mom's really here and just chopped me with an axe, but I mean,
You
look
saw
at
your
this.
mom?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
my mama.
a random person that seemed to know me, but I didn't know them. I don't know.
I saw me.
That's so strange. So we were all seeing again simultaneous hallucinations, just like the lion and all that stuff. I think they're in our brains. I
Did we
think they
choose the
might.
wrong door?
I don't know,
I have
but
no
they
idea.
I think they are in our brains.
Well, a door opened up.
Man, I need to meditate, man.
I really don't feel good.
Side effects may include nightmare,
Temper,
vivid dreams, nocturnal glitter emissions.
temper. Hey, listen, I'm really hurt bad. Can you help me out?
I will scan you for injuries.
I have 0 hit points.
Is that true?
You look bad.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
down. Technically, I'm just whispering this.
Ah,
Do you look real
I
bad?
thought you were back on your feet. Does it
Yeah, you're up with 1 HP, buddy.
Okay.
does it hurt
Yeah, I have 1
when I
HP.
touch it? Here?
Yeah, it hurts horribly. He almost chopped my head in half. I mean, the
There,
mama
there.
almost chopped my head in half.
It's okay to cry. You have fallen.
I mean, they keep showing me all these crazy images of my mama. Yeah, I'm gonna cry, okay?
Crying is a natural response to pain.
Yeah, but they always make fun of you.
Yeah, my mom makes fun of me too.
No, my mama never made fun of me. My mama was nice.
Ollie, it's okay. Here's 11 points back.
Thank you, Temper.
On a scale of 1 to 20, how would you rate your satisfaction?
A 21. A full 21. Do you know what I
Please
mean?
put that in your help review.
I don't know what that is, but it's amazing that Alexander made you and stuff. I mean, somebody like you could fix the whole world if they just had a few of you going about here and there, just healing people. I mean, sick people, animals, birds, anything. Even like a fish with a hook, mishooked. You could do so much good.
Fish do not feel pain.
No, they do. They totally do.
Oh no.
Sure. It's just a real base level instinct to just keep them from being destroyed so they can reproduce and continue their survival, essentially.
I am glad I don't need to eat. so I don't need to feel anything about fish pain.
Oh, they're not nice to each other either. I mean, one fish will just rip another fish's head off. It's just, they get hurt.
When one fish hurts another fish, do they get a bad kelp review?
Ha 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 ha. Kelp, it's that stuff you can eat, right?
I am temper.
Well,
I
you don't
need
eat.
to eat or sleep.
Right, right. You can't relate to me. Okay, I'm sorry. Where were we?
Hey guys, I noticed during that the dagger disappeared. I lost it somehow.
See if you can concentrate and bring it back like Ollie did.
Okay. Close my eyes and squeeze my hands and.
It doesn't seem to work. The
Be
area
careful
that you're in,
straining.
it doesn't feel like it did before when the writing was on the wall or anything like that. It feels a little less chaotic. It feels a little less hindering on your mood. You feel a little lighter, but you're still feeling some of those negative emotions that you felt as you came through the mist.
There's a door now to leave this room.
There is.
But like maybe we should leave this room, guys. I'm not. I mean, I know I feel a lot better. Now that Deadly Me is gone, but I don't know. Maybe we should bounce.
We could bounce. I tell you though, this couch is pretty comfortable. Though. Check this out.
I mean, we could look around, see if there's anything in here, that would be useful. If you want to take a couch cushion, Ollie, I know that's up your
Ooh. Well, I don't
up your
want to
alley.
steal from the hotel or anything and get on Bob's bad side.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, he could have told us that there was a death trap up here with hallucinogenic, mind-altering consequences of and such, but he didn't.
Yeah, he definitely could have told us that.
He's very frugal with the information delivery, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
That's
I'm
an
going to start
understatement.
like reaching all around my trunk trying to find stuff.
Check the couch cushions. Sometimes like crumbs get in there.
Yeah, sometimes people sit down and stuff falls out of their pockets
Yeah,
and
like
you find
coins.
it.
A couple little coins.
Or lighters or something.
Yeah.
All right, DM, I'm going to start searching all around my trunk.
Perfect. You can roll me an investigation. See what we can find here.
Oh, I have an advantage to that investigation. Oh, I'm using my smell aspect of my investigation.
Okay.
And
Trying
I'm
to
gonna
sniff
give my-
something out with your
Yeah, I get
abnormally
it.
large trunk.
Yeah. I got a total of a 15.
A
Yeah.
15. So you root around in the couch that you found very comfy. It's got some crushed red velvet, very elegant dark mahogany woodwork. It seems to be very sturdy, very soft, holding you up quite nicely. Something you maybe had to worry about before was comfortable furniture maybe breaking under your enormous trunk size, but this, it
Wow.
just feels to hold you and cradle you like a baby. And as you slide your trunk around through the cracks and crevasses of this couch, you sniff something that smells so very sickly sweet. And you pull out of this cushion a small silver wrapped package. Silver, and it has some red designs on the outside and a little blue logo on the front.
All right, with my big giant stinky, greasy trunk end, the grabbing part of it with the holes in it. I maneuver the tiny thing to my hand, and I hold it out before the party.
And you look down at this, and you see that the silver that you saw was just the glint of the light, and it seems to be a small metallic foil package with red and gold, very elegant detail. And it feels like it has something inside of this little package. And simply on the outside, all you see is a little logo that has two dragons facing each other.
Are you guys seeing this?
Yeah, what is it?
Can I make like a history check or something?
I'm not sure history will quite assist you in this case.
Okay, yep. I've never even seen anything like this.
It
The
smells
symbol.
very sweet to you. Very, very tempting. Almost so tempting that I'd like you to roll me a con save.
It smells really good, guys. Really good.
What'd you say was on it? 2 dragons or 2 dragon heads?
2 dragon heads.
Oh, I rolled a 22,
Well,
DM.
There's a.
Wait a second, we lost
We did. We
Mrs.
lost
World.
we lost our leader.
It
She'll be
is
right
called
back.
Hotel and Suites.
The whole thing that we were talking about before, the life on death ritual, and then there was like a 2-headed dragon thing with it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? All I have written down here is 2-headed dragon, loss of pain, and Theo had a really bad trip.
Huh.
So
Well,
two-headed
I
dragon,
didn't eat it.
2-headed dragon, and for some reason I wrote 2-headed dragon, loss of pain, feels pain and anguish, and then glory.
Yeah, wasn't there some kind of double-headed dragon that
There's a
totally
two-headed
tortured the
dragon.
land?
Yeah, there's a 2-headed dragon.
Hmm.
And life on death ritual. Seizure, psychedelic, Fosh, demons. Theo had a bad trip in battle. 2-headed dragon, loss of pain. There was something about 2-headed dragon.
It's a small foil wrapper. It looks like a treat package.
DM, I rolled a 22 for Constitution save. So
Oh, a 22. Well, Ollie, as much as you felt like you were gonna try to avoid opening this package, you were unable to, and you, even though your hands are very large, you very delicately are able to peel back the corner of this package. And as you do, you see a little brown corner of this package. And as you start to peel it back, you realize, oh, this is a chocolate.
ooh. This is the most dangerous culinary situation you could find yourself in, I think. I mean, I'm faced with a chocolate that I really want, and knowing that it came from Bob is really freaking me out. I mean, do I have to eat it?
No. But you did open it.
Well, I don't want to eat it.
Can we just give it a lick?
Well, here, if you want to try it,
Oh, okay.
here, take it. Take
don't-
it.
I don't
Here,
know.
here, take it.
I
I put it in my trunk and I put it towards you from
I-
6 foot distance.
I take it, but I'm not giving it a lick.
I'll take a bite out of it.
All right, here you go, Mark. Go take a bite.
There's
Watch.
bold.
Yeah, so watch patiently as Eric takes a bite of it.
Grab it and take a big old bite out
A
of it.
big bite? Oh, goodness.
So Merrick
Oh
grabs this
no.
little piece of chocolate, and it's a little 2 by 2 inch square of chocolate, and he takes a big bite out of it. And as he does, you see this like red fruit filling sort of ooze out of it, and there's an imprint in the chocolate. It's the same kind of dragons that were on the package. And as he takes a bite of this, he looks like he's enjoying and savoring this dark chocolate, and it just has a slight metallic tinge to the filling. And he instantly regains 10 hit points up to his hit point maximum. But he feels almost as if he's vulnerable to radiant damage for 20 minutes.
How's it taste?
Pretty good, actually.
Oh. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm glad that didn't go horribly.
Anybody else want to bite?
Nope. I feel like you know, you got it. It was a good call.
The
You got it.
chocolate.
Whatever this filling is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it tastes sort of like raspberry. It's got a very like berry flavor to it. It's like raspberry and chocolate, but the raspberry filling just has something a little interesting to it. Just a slight metallic tinge, kind of like if you licked a penny.
Oh,
There,
like blood.
you're eating like people right now, man.
Let
What are
me
you doing?
let me smell that.
Well, it tastes pretty good.
I think
Well,
yeah, man, I think you're eating blood.
you're not a cannibal, man.
Well, I was starting to feel pretty hungry. I should have took one of those carrots earlier.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
getting hungry right now.
Should we go look in the next room?
I mean, we're gonna open the orange door. I mean, was that the good door to
I
open?
thought just like another door opened in general, like a third.
Oh no, it's just the door that leads you back out into the hallway.
Yeah. It's
Is
not an
the
orange
mist
door.
still misting about?
Yep, but it's only orange out there now. The green mist has seemed to dissipate.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Well,
I think we can head out the door.
yeah, well, let's head out the door and let's check out the orange door because I think we could. Well, I mean, Bob said we would find answers up here and stuff,
Yeah, we really haven't found anything.
except like cannibal cookies and stuff.
Yeah, that's about it. So let's check out the orange door, see what it's got.
And horrors of an hallucinatory effect.
Can't be worse, right?
True.
Maybe this will be sugar and apples or something.
Okay.
Sugar and apples. All right, I'll go first this time because it's not fair.
So you're going to exit the comfortable room and you're going to go back out into the mist in the hallway and you're going to open the orange door.
How much worse? We chose the wrong door. We must have chosen the wrong door.
We
right?
chose wrong.
We chose wrong. We had to have chose wrong. How much worse could it possibly get?
Diagnosis, optimism.
You know, I don't see what could possibly go wrong, Phyllis. You know, you're right. Maybe you did choose the wrong door. So you made the choice to choose what you think might now be the right door. And I don't see what could possibly go wrong here. And so you open the orange door, and the door slides open, and just as before, the room changes around you. But this room appears to you very differently. You seem to be standing in the middle of what appears to be almost a large coliseum. And in the center of this large coliseum, you see 5 platforms. And on these 5 platforms, you see 5 stones. The first platform has an orange stone. The second platform has a yellow stone. The third platform has a bright green stone. The fourth platform has a stone that is a bluish aquamarine color, and the fifth platform has a stone that shines bright in blue like a sapphire. And these stones, they seem to call out to you, each one of them seeming to reach longingly to each of you. You each feel drawn to a specific color. You Glitch, you look at these stones, and the orange one, it pulls you and it calls to you and it feels right, like you start to move towards it. And Merrick, the Yellowstone, it reaches out to you with the most soft hand you could have ever felt in your life, and it pulls you in. And Ollie, this bright green emerald stone, it feels warm and like your mother's embrace, and it pulls you, it just calls you to it. And then the next aquamarine stone, it calls to you, Temper. It feels like the best adventure you could have ever gone on, and all of the healing you could have ever done. Your dreams have come true, is the feeling you're feeling from this stone, and it draws to you. And Phyllis, this bright blue sapphire, it calls to you. It makes you feel like a champion. It brings you closer to winning and being the champion of the arena. That's the feelings that you're all feeling as these stones present themselves very brightly in front of you.
Yeah, guys, this was definitely the right one. Like, cause I just feel like that's my stone over there. So I feel like I have to go grab it. I feel like I have to.
I agree. You have that one. I will have this one.
Yeah, I mean, like this is great, right? This was such a great, wise choice. How could this go wrong?
I mean, it's almost like the hand put these here for us as a gift or something.
Yeah, because we did such a good job.
You know, it feels exactly like that. It feels exactly like a gift. And each one of you reaches out and grabs the stone that calls to you. And you're holding this stone in your hand, and you're having these feelings of triumph and glory. And you feel different. Each of you starts to feel a little different. Glitch, you start to feel like you can't talk unless somebody else is talking. You feel compelled to talk loudly over top of them. Phyllis, you cringe sharply in pain or fear whenever you speak or hear a word containing the letter F. Ollie, you cannot use any nouns except for pronouns. The only exceptions are thing and Jack in the Box. Merrick, 3 words into each sentence. You must stop speaking and think about what you are trying to say. You cannot use sentences that are 3 words or shorter, except let me think, hang on, and shush. And Temper, you are unwilling to communicate in anything except for song lyrics. And you feel that you're unable to discuss these curses with your friends. You feel like you can't talk about these things that are now inflicting you. And if you did try to talk about them, you think it might hurt just a little more than you want it to.
Guys, something's wrong.
Something is definitely uh
I can't quite put my
Manam, manam.
hand on it.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, hold on. I can talk.
Well,
Glitch.
Okay.
What's
if we go
going
back to
on
that
with you?
thing,
It seems
well,
I can only talk
Yeah?
if
when
we just try to
somebody else is.
make, well, if we just keep,
I gotta interrupt. I'm sorry.
Something's very.
It's so bad.
Yeah, someone just needs to explain what is going on with them.
Let me think.
Okay.
Hang on.
I'm Hagen.
well,
I think I got it.
I think what's going on
Yeah?
is
I gotta talk.
the thing. It got in the Jack in the Box, and
Jack in the
then
box.
The Jack in the Box?
Jack in the box.
right here, the Jack in the Box,
What Jack in
the
the
thing,
Box?
It's got me. Like
you know,
Glitch,
just like
what is going on with
you seen
you?
it. This.
I'm not sure.
Did you have
I'm
time to
pointing at
think?
my
somebody
hand.
help
and I'm
me.
saying,
Oh, I need a medic.
look at my hand. I'm pointing at my. I mean, the thing. I'm looking at this thing. This thing is
Your hand?
Jack in the Box.
What's Jack in the Box?
Hang on.
This. It's a Jack in the Box. The thing that we
This must be what
just
madness
got
feels like.
is now in the Jack in the Box.
Glitch, why do you keep talking when other people are talking? It's kind of rude.
When Phyllis says that Glitch can just keeps talking when other people are talking, Glitch feels like that is very correct. Like you're like, God, maybe that is only it, and you are drawn back through this sort of invisible barrier you didn't realize was around you, and you're standing sort of on the outside of this arena, looking down on your friends now.
What just happened? Hello? Ollie?
I think these stones.
I'm confused.
Ugh. I didn't like that. That felt weird. Oop! Ah! That was gross.
Let me think.
I've been letting you think.
I
I'm
need to
having
sit
trouble
down.
understanding. Temper? You've been quiet.
Well, if you got a problem,
Ugh.
I don't care what it is. If you need a hand, I can show you this. I can help. I got 2 strong arms. I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help.
Why are you what? Why are you singing? Also, there's 2 spots in there I really didn't like. Otherwise, great tone.
Hang on. I don't think.
Damn, Merrick, spit it out.
Let me help.
I think it's because we've been suffering more of that darn Jack in the Box again.
Ugh. There's something weird about what you're saying. Can't quite put my hand on it.
It's the thing that is affecting us.
Ugh.
It's Jack in the Box on us
It's what
again.
us?
Affecting us.
Ugh. Mm-mm.
There's something affecting us. It's a Jack in the
Ugh.
Box of effect.
Ugh. I feel sick when you say that. I don't know why.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to disgust you.
Okay. That felt better. Ugh. Ugh.
If I
Ollie, you need to
wash my Jack in the Box out more often. Look, I'll wash my Jack in the Box more. I don't mean it to be that stinky.
I'm very concerned. I don't understand why you keep saying Jack in the Box. I don't see a Jack in the Box.
It's because Bob
Mhm.
basically has us in a Jack in the Box, and we can't escape it. You see what I'm saying?
So like
He's
Jack
got
in
us
the
in a
Box,
Jack in the
like-
Box.
Jack in the Box is like a substitute for
Thing.
trap
Thing.
thing. Trap thing.
A death thing.
Try your best, but you won't succeed.
I think we have
Get
a,
what you want, but you're not what you need. And you feel so
Ugh.
tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. And the tears come streaming down your face. You lose something that you can't replace.
I think we need to like reset temper at
When you love someone, but it goes to waste. Could it be worse?
something's definitely wrong with temper. Temper, could you tell me what's happening to you?
I don't know.
Okay.
But let me help. I got two strong arms and I can help.
Glitch isn't talking now. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that to you, Glitch. I mean, if you want to talk when other people are talking, that's fine. Do I still have the stone in my hand?
Yes.
I'm just gonna put this stone down.
You still seem to be inflicted with whatever fuckery this stone
Ugh.
has bestowed upon you.
I don't understand what to do. I'm the only person who seems to be able to talk relatively normal.
let me think.
You've been thinking for what
I'm thinking quite
emotions.
clearly.
Okay,
I mean,
Ollie,
well,
let's talk this out.
okay.
We're here in this
Jack in the Box
Jack in the Box
of a thing.
of a thing. Should we try to leave this Jack in the Box of a thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Hang on.
The good thing is,
Merrick, nod
have
if you
this-
understand what I'm saying. I'm concerned about you.
The thing
Merrick
is,
nods furiously.
Okay.
I have this Jack-in-the-Box now. It reminds me of my
Jack in the Box.
thing.
Okay.
She was
When
really
you're
nice to me.
talking to yourself
Temper.
and nobody's home.
Nod if you understand me.
You can fool yourself.
Nodding.
You came in this world alone.
Now, Temper, Phyllis, I must say, he is definitely under the effects of
Ugh.
the
Ugh.
Jack-in-the-Box.
There's something weird about what you're saying, and I can't seem to understand why
kind
I'm
of
so
funny.
upset.
Told you, baby, how it was gonna be.
Okay. Everyone,
What'll
if
happen
you
to you,
understand
baby?
me,
Guess we'll have to wait and
please
see.
line up behind me as I walk out of this
Jack-in-the-Box.
Jack in the Box. I'm gonna start walking now.
As you start trying to walk away, you kind of like lead your friends into this invisible barrier and you bounce backwards off of it, very cartoon-like.
Okay, that didn't work. This Jack in the Box is strange. Does anyone have any other ideas?
You can hear a faint sound. Almost sounds like Glitch's voice screaming. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'll try and look around for where that's coming from.
I think we
I keep thinking that you're gonna say something, and then you just stop.
It's a death trap. It's a suicide rap. We gotta get out while we're young. Cause
Okay.
tramps like us, baby, we were born to run.
Okay, so we should run.
Whoa,
Nod.
Oh.
So we should run into this. I run into the wall.
At night we
And you
rock
bounce
the
off
legends
of it.
glory in suicide machines.
Okay. All right. Now, I heard some noise. Did anyone else hear it? Nod.
I heard it.
I definitely heard
Okay. Yes or no questions to Merrick only. Okay? Merrick, did you notice where the sound was coming from?
let me think.
Oh, gosh.
Picket lines and picket signs don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see. Oh, what's going on?
Ollie,
What's going on?
what's going on?
Tell me what's going on.
I don't know, Temper.
I can't see what's going on.
Me neither, Temper.
Mother,
It's
there's
simple.
too many of you crying.
Completely under the effect of a
Ugh.
thing.
Ugh. I just feel nauseous every time you say that.
Hey, Huli, while I'm out of my body seeing everybody down there, do I notice anything, any way out, or anybody that looks like that they don't see
No,
in
you
the
just
room?
you just kind of like you're watching them and you're trying to figure out, and you kind of have like this ding 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 light bulb of you're thinking to yourself like, gotta break the curse. So like you're concentrating really 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 hard, and you're out of your body, like sort of astral projection. You're concentrating really hard, gotta break the curse, gotta break the curse. And your body starts to muffle, identify the curse. That's the words that they hear starting to be muffled from your body, as concentrating hardly as you are trying to communicate to your friends to give them some help as they stumble around in confusion. And Temper wants to be a rock star, and Ollie is just confused with Jack in the Box, and Merrick is just confused in general, and Phyllis is just frustrated.
Okay.
What do you mean I don't believe in God? Talk to him every day. What do you mean I don't support your system? I go to court when I have to. What do you mean I can't get to work on time? Got nothing better to do? What do you mean I don't pay my bills? Why do you think I'm broke? Huh? If there's a new way, I'll be the first in line. But it better work this time.
I need to get out of here.
What do you mean I hurt your feelings? I didn't know you had any feelings. What do you mean I ain't kind?
Do I
Just
hear
not your kind.
hear her yelling, I identify the curse?
You don't
Am I
hear it
making that up?
yelling, but like the muffled words that you were hearing coming from Glitch, like the more you hear them, the more you're able to make out what she's trying to say to you. And it takes you a good 10-15 minutes of utter chaos and confusion with your friends to make out the words identify the curse.
And she just keeps repeating them?
Mm-hmm.
Phyllis sits on the ground and covers her ears.
Well, if you're going to sit down, I'm going to take a chance to sit down on this Jack in the Box.
Don't you hear that? Oh, it's awful. Oh, listen. Listen, Ollie. Listen to it. It's awful.
Isn't it strange
Oh.
that Temper is singing Jack in the Boxes?
I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home.
I mean, he's never sang a song, Jack in the Box in his entire time. Jack in the Box we've ever sang.
Merrick, you hear that, right? You hear that, Merrick? Please tell me you hear that.
Let me think.
If you hear it, just nod. Oh,
Nods.
do something.
I think we, hang on.
Someone do something.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get up off of this Jack in the Box and get my big old lunky thing up. Let me reach out my other thing. I reach out my Jack in the Box out towards Temper Vice, and I try to reach my Jack in the Box into his Jack in the Box and grab the thing that's in his Jack in the Box. In other words, I'm going to try to grab the gem out of Temper Vice's hand.
You can, as long as Temper doesn't resist, you're able to kind of grab the gem, and it doesn't, it doesn't seem to change the effects of anything. Temper is still going on in his very sing-song manner.
Well, hey kids, what's up? Remember when I used to be dope? Yeah, owned a pocket full of fame. But look what you're doing
All right,
now.
at this point, I take out my Warhammer
I
and
lost
I
touch
smash
with reality. Now my
Temper
personality
Vice's
is an
gem.
unwanted commodity.
And when you try to smash the gem, Temper
But-
just starts singing louder and more School of Rock. You know, he's just Jack Blacking it all through the middle of the arena, you know, dancing around, doing some power slides.
The
Definitely.
about to rock.
All right.
Okay.
At this point, I'm just gonna take a second and look around the
Ollie.
entire place.
Ollie, listen closely, because I can only say this once, and it's gonna take everything I have. Someone keeps yelling, identify the curse. Do that. Figure that out. Oh.
Identify the Jack in the Box.
Why do you keep saying Jack in the Box? It's the curse. Just say the curse.
The curse is, let me think.
Oh my god. Merrick. Complete sentences. Please. I don't understand.
Glitch casts identify on the gem. The green, or what color did I get? Orange gem.
Okay. You're going to try to identify it from your ethereal, astral, projected self.
Am I able to get the verbal component out of the spell?
I'll give it to you. I'll say you're able to identify the stone as a cursed passage stone.
Okay, now I gotta. It's a passage stone.
I unleash one of my ears. I'm looking to try and see where that noise is coming from, and listen again.
It's a cursed passage stone.
Passage stone? Ollie, they said, I heard something about a passage stone? Do you think, and I hold out my stone, do you think this is a passage stone? What would you call it, Ollie?
According to all indications, I mean, it's a Jack in the Box to me.
If you call one more thing a Jack in the Box, I'm going to lose it. I've already lost it. Temper? What is this?
Last night I had the weirdest dream that you and I drove the darkest streets, passing through these city lights, closure for the kids that died. One last chance to reverse the curse. You stole my heart, but I had it first.
Ugh, gosh.
And now you see I got something to prove and nothing to lose, so tell me the truth. One last chance to reverse the curse. You stole my heart, but I had it first.
What? Temper can only sing.
Temper, when they say that you can only sing, you feel yourself astral projected from your body and you're floating next to your friend Glitch and you're able to freely converse amongst yourselves in your very astral form as you watch your friends stumble around in confusion.
Hello. Harry baby. Harry baby.
What do we see when we look at Temper and Glitch?
You just kind of see them standing there in the last thing that they were doing. So they're kind of like freeze frame.
I tap Temper, poke him a couple of times. Ollie, something happened to Temper.
Yeah, I mean, what did you do?
I just pointed out that he can only sing because he wouldn't stop singing.
Well, could you point out what I am doing?
You
that...
keep saying Jack in the Box. You keep saying Jack. You can't say what things are. You just keep saying Jack in the Box. You won't give things real names.
I'm using it very loosely, I guess. Like some sort of inside Jack in the Box. between Jack, between things.
I almost felt something there. Oh! Ugh. Ugh,
Wait.
gross.
You have a problem with, it seems like,
I have a problem?
the Jack in a Box
Yeah.
is causing you
I mean,
things.
I seem okay. You know, other than, you know, when I try and say feel. Gag.
Hang on.
We've been hanging on this whole time. Apparently you're never going to finish your sentence, Merrick. You just are so confused. I can't even look at you.
Let me think.
I feel like Merrick has some really good things.
He can't say anything more than 3 words. That's all he can spit out.
You watch Merrick kind of freeze frame, and his self is astrally projected up to his other 2 friends who are watching now. Phyllis and Ollie sort of stumble around, still in confusion.
What the hell? What the hell? I feel like a
hear
stronger word
temper?
could go there.
Can Glitch hear Temper? And can I talk to...
Temper and Merrick are able to communicate with Glitch now, yes.
Okay. Can I talk without talking over them?
Yep, you're back to normal.
Oh, maybe this is what we're supposed to do?
Yes.
Identify the curse. Identify the curse!
Yes.
Ugh.
Diagnosis. Phyllis feels pain whenever someone says a word with F in it.
And Phyllis, in that moment, you are frozen and you are astral projected to stand next to Temper and Glitch and Merrick as you watch down on Ollie, who is still struggling with things in Jack in the Boxes.
Alright, how'd you guys get me up here?
We identified the curse.
Oh, that felt okay.
So Ollie's curse is
Feel.
he has to replace certain words with Jack in the Box.
Are we sure it's not funnier if we leave him? Well,
I like what you're thinking there.
maybe we just leave him.
No.
Diagnosis. Hilarious.
I'm confused on what Ollie's doing down there. All I know is that he replaces words with Jack in the Box and thing.
He replaces nouns.
Oh.
And
Well, like,
in that moment,
Oh, okay.
when Merrick says he replaces nouns, you see the room sort of shift around you and you're all back into your bodies. And you're now in another more comfortable lounge space, very much identical to the one you were just in previously. And the place around you feels much lighter. The mist has stopped swirling. And you hear that very familiar voice that you know deep inside of you to be, your voice of reason and consciousness. And you feel almost as if you were learning a life lesson as how to approach the world that has ever been changing in front of you. And maybe things are not what they seem, and maybe things that would normally scare you as a person, if you stand there and stare them in the face, you're much more capable of taking them down. And this voice inside of you feels like it's coming from that very familiar lion face in the sky you saw when you were dreaming. And it just tells you to reach deep within you and pull your courage, and the answers that you seek will be inside of you. And maybe you feel like Bob was trying to teach you something as Bob, strolls himself into the room you're now lounging in.
You chose very wisely.
What? How were those good choices?
We did go through both doors, too.
That was wise? Both? I feel like the wiser choice would have been none.
Are you not wiser for your experiences?
I do feel a certain enlightenment at this point, and I saw the great astral lion in my waking vision of it.
In your Jack in the Box? Question mark?
No one's allowed to say Jack in the Box
What are you talking
ever
about?
again.
Bob, is this the guest experience that you normally provide here?
When it is necessary, yes.
Bob, let me ask you, have you heard of the Order of the Hand?
Perhaps.
Could I hand you something? I want you to take a look at this gem. And I hand Bob over my gem with my long snout trunk.
And Bob will take the gem from you with a tentacle.
Ooh. I like
And
that.
when Bob holds this gem, it begins to glow and radiate a different sort of light than you ever have seen these gems sort of glow before. And it glows sort of orange and green, and a mist sort of swirls around it as the gem reappears back in your hand, Ollie. And you have this feeling as Bob is very much somebody for you to be able to trust.
Bob, check your pockets.
Are you satisfied with that result?
Very much so, Bob.
Seemed like a good thing.
Do you know
Good.
Alexander the blacksmith?
I know many things that I do not concern myself with. Would you all like a room for the night? Or perhaps some refreshments?
I'm pretty tired. I feel like I could go for both.
I could go for both too.
Phyllis would like 1 gallon of ale. And
Yeah.
Ollie needs 40 kilograms of food.
Vegetable matter. Leafy greens are really preferable, you know.
Yeah, I
Follow
wouldn't mind
me.
laying down for a little bit.
I will show you around the hotel and find you all suitable rooms and meals.
Oh no.
All right, sick.
So Bob sort of leads you around and takes you to a place where you can sleep. The hotel feels much lighter on you now that you have sort of walked this path of enlightenment that each of you sort of needed to walk to be able to grasp your bearings in this new world as you are about to learn it, and to maybe sort of realize that things that you maybe held near and dear to your heart are more of a hindrance to you than you had realized, and maybe the person that you thought you were of the past is what led you up to be the person that you're meant to become. And these lessons feel like they're resonating you as you all lay down soundly in your beds for the evening, and you are able to take a long rest. And that being said,